So this is a level I made today called Soggy Socks, and if we go on the level and look at the background, you can see this really trippy effect, and surprisingly it's actually quite easy to make, so that's what we're going to be doing today. So let's just get a level up. So we're going to immediately just set the background to black, and 1, 2, 3, we'll get background effect off and hide the ground immediately, because that's just what I like to do. So let's just also just choose a song, because I don't want to hear stereo madness every time I do something. Alright, we'll use that. Alright, turn off show ground. What we're going to do is we're going to grab a shader trigger, put that on B5 immediately, and then we're going to set this up for ourselves. So we're going to grab just a normal block, stretch it up really big, make it pretty tiny, and we're going to set this one to white. I'm going to copy and paste ding, black. So we can also probably change the Z order. So now we got a couple of these, so we can just copy and paste these across by 1 and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we should be able to get away with a few little thick lines or something. It doesn't matter that much. Yeah, that's about it. Cool. So now we got the background done, and what we're going to do is I am going to do something I like to do. You don't have to do this, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to warp this, go on a new layer, place a middle object where this guy is, so half that. Put this on group 2 and also on group 1. And we can just put this on group 3. So now we can rotate group 3 around group 2. So you're 2. Oh, I didn't put 3 on you. Oops. There we go. So now we got a nice little spinning effect. Now to get to the actual shader stuff. So to make this effect, I usually use the shock wave trigger, because as you can see it does some wacky stuff. But to get that set up, just turn the fade into 0, turn the fade out to like 999. I put the screen off X and screen off Y up to the top right, so you can't see that little weird bit. Alright, and we'll turn the speed way down. Wave width, we'll just turn up a bit. And we'll turn time offset to 10 just so it starts immediately. So let's just see how this is looking so far. Yeah, that's what we kind of like to see. So we get some nice weird little effects. So to get the weird stuff going on, what we're going to do is we're going to grab a chromatic glitch trigger. We are going to set the segment height quite high, I think, around there. Just keep the strength kind of low, just like this maybe. And then speed can go all the way down to like 0.1. And then if you want to make it like a rainbow or something, you can mess around with this. I'm just going to do it slightly so it has a bit of color. Fade times 0. Just turn this stuff off. And then, alright, let's see how this is looking. Now what you can also do to get a bit more stuff going on is you can use the shock line trigger with the shock wave trigger. So we'll just do the same thing we did in that one. We'll turn the speed down a little bit. Turn the strength. Ooh. Do that. We fade in 0, time offset 10. Wave width, we'll increase that a bit. Thickness. And then we'll see how this is looking. That's pretty nice. So what we can do next is, where is the trigger? We'll use either a bulge or a pinch. I think I'll do a pinch trigger. Use X, use Y. 3. Fade times 0. There we go, and then we can just put this up like this. And now we get some more wacky stuff going on. But if you do want to add a bit of something else to it, what you can do is you can grab color 6 or 7 and then turn it to an actual color, so it's not just black and white. Now look at this shit. If you want to get some more smoothness in it, because if you notice it looks a bit bulky, you can just add a motion blur trigger, use X, use Y, dual direction, and then just inch these down a little bit. Let's see how it looks. Now my way. Alright, so once you've done all of that, you can preview shaders, and you can you can take a look at what you've made. So let's go into normal mode. Alright, yeah, that's pretty much all I have. Bye.